Sure. Called to order at 5:30 here at Hummel Hall. Directors present were Jack, Jed, Albert, Jean, and Donna. We did the flag salute and reviewed the minutes for the November 15th meeting. Presented by Albert Gatton, motion by Jed, second by Jean, approved 3-0, Donna abstained. We had a treasurer's report for November and December, financial presentation by Albert Gatton, motion by Jed, second by Jean, approved 3-0. Reports, Rosamond Event Center, getting close to finishing. We will have a special board meeting with Terry and we'll email a date out next week. Renewbiz Grant 2016 electrical fencing ADA rails as discussed in previous item. Special board meeting to discuss. Chamber website additions, discovery process. National School Choice Week, we'll take a picture with scarves after the meeting. Rosamond Urgent Care Open House and Ribbon Cutting held 1/15/18, was a good event. Opening Monday, and they're planning on joining the chamber. We had a new member of Sweet Peas Catering, motion by Jed, second by Albert, approved 4-0. Discussion and comments, director's comments. Donna asked for emails to be sent from the chamber email. Jed, welcome to the chamber Sweet Peas Catering. Albert, if anyone has questions regarding the chamber financials, please contact me and I'll be happy to help. Jean, none. Jack, chamber members and brick sponsors are available. Would like to see less finger pointing and more communication in the chamber. I don't hold grudges. Please help each other. Member comments from Sweet Peas Catering. Would like info on concessions for the event center and has storage units converted to offices. Would like to donate units and work with the chamber on setting them up for concessions. Meeting adjourned. Motion by Jed, second by Jean, 4-0 at 6:41.
We move to approve the minutes for January 17th. Oh. Huh? Yep, good.
Yeah. I'll second.
Jim, second. Any questions on it? Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
That 3-second lag.
Saw that driver today. It's a long trip from Fresno.
Sounds Steve.
Had to film it.
Okay, financial summary, January.
All right, let's go over the balance sheet real quick. The Mission Bank account has $12,041.20. The business checking at California Bank has $4,613.97. The grant account has $1,380.60 for a total in checking and saving at $18,035.77. Accounts receivable, we still have that negative $100.77, and we have the liabilities to match. Profit and loss July through January. The event center bricks, we've had a total income of $5,500. Program income from the Parade of Lights and September Fest of $10,012. Donation income of $5,003.28, and membership income of $2,580, and miscellaneous revenue of $27.90 for a total income of $23,123.18. Our expenses, we've had a grant expense of $11,237.26. Program expenses of $1,869.60, chamber facilities and equipment of $6,393.37, and operational expenses of $1,492.64 for a total expense of $20,000, $992.87. Our net income for the year is utilities and equipment of $647.32, and operational expenses of $111.71, for a total expense of $879.88. Our net income for the month was $1,940.12.
Motion to approve January summary. Anybody? One more. Good. Second?
I'll second.
Any questions on the financial summary? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Donna abstain?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, reports, event center, status. We're very close. I just bought some floodlights for Terry about a week ago that we needed to get the event center wrapped up. Instead of going with the standard floodlights, it was a multi-use white or color, so that way we can kind of use them for like stage lights if we need to as well. If we don't have any stage lights set up or something, at least have something to kind of suffice as that. Everything's looking really good. Something I was going to mention, I can't remember what it was, to be honest with you. But we're getting closer. Anything you want to mention on it, Terry?
Well, I'm wondering if you guys paid that bill for CED, about $103 or $104. I left it on the desk in there.
I thought that.
I think we did. We
I
can double
thought
check
that's what
it.
we had inside the envelope, or did we send it off to them? Was it two? Because there was one check we had for you. What was that for? That was separate than what we owed the.
That was regarding the parade, light parade.
Yeah, but there was another check too that was being written to him for something. And I thought that's.
I'd
what
have
it
to
was.
double check.
Did we get it in that envelope?
I think so. I don't know. You had the envelope. I just wrote the checks out.
I remember giving him the stuff for the parade of
Right.
lights. That was 2 checks.
Right.
And then there was a third check that you had asked for something. I thought it was for CED, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I left all those bills there. On the top, I left a note that said, this bill has to be paid.
Well, I gave you a third check in that envelope, that's one, or I thought I did. Was there only 2 checks in the envelope?
No, there's only one.
Should've been 3 checks.
There was one check written for both things for the parade of lights.
Oh, that's right, we did include that in
Yeah,
one
'cause there was
check.
2 separate
You're right,
invoices.
you're right. Then there should've been one more check, was there not?
No.
We
Then
can go
gotta
and double
look
check
into
it.
that and double
Yeah.
check, because I could've sworn there was an extra check I wrote you and I thought it was for CED. So, I didn't know if we were supposed to send it in ourselves or not, but I'll double check and find out. Yeah, I saw that.
They just want to keep their bookkeeping
Right.
straight, so they want us to pay that, and we're supposed to cut the check back.
Well, we'll look into that,
$300.
because I thought we squared that away, but I'm not sure now what we did on that. Because me and Albert was working on that, and I thought I gave you an extra check, but I guess I didn't. But anything else you want to mention?
Well, just one comment on those lights, on the remote control, that if you read down in the fine print, they only reach like 26 feet. That's what it said in the information online. And our sound area is 50 feet away, so just wanted to point that out.
Well, then I'm confused. I thought it was for on the stage to just go down onto the stage, and it's going to be up in the stage. Oh, you're talking about the remote portion?
Yes.
Well, I guess I really wasn't thinking about it or concerned about it. I didn't think that was an issue. I didn't think we'd really have to.
But I was just pointing it out.
Yeah,
So is it something that's gonna be maintained by the control panel that's way back in the back, or the one that's across the street? Or is it just gonna be a remote that you're
I
gonna
mean,
work up at the stage?
Well, originally, we was just gonna have floodlights, period, which wouldn't have been controlled by the engineering place anyway, would it?
Well, we wired it so you could put dimmables in there.
Oh,
That's what we
that's,
did.
okay, then I totally misunderstood the logistics of that, I guess.
Well, we could put those up, we just need to finish those.
Yeah, we can get
grants
it
and we'll
finished, it
finish
didn't
that
cost
next
that much, you know, so.
Yeah, we can change them out.
Change them out later, if there's something else we need, okay. I wasn't aware of that when I bought it, so. All right, so anyhow, we're making headway on it. Renewbiz grants, 2016 electrical fencing. I gotta get with Albert, I did already get with Albert, but we're about $500 short of closing out the electrical grant. Now, it's possible that we may not have included the most recent receipts, so that's why I gotta get with Albert and see if that's gonna get us a little closer to closing it out. So, but based on the numbers he gave me on the sheet here, we were about a little over $500 short of closing out the grant. So I just gotta get with Albert, see if we can come up with another $500 so that we can get that closed out, okay? The fencing grant, I just hadn't had a chance to get pictures of the fence. Once I get the pictures of that, then we're gonna send that off and get that closed out as well. So, that's about it, but they're about ready to be closed. I'm thinking that there's probably enough residual purchases somewhere there where we can add up another $500.
Well, and a lot of it from the Carl's hardware bill might be included in that.
That's what I gotta look through and see what was, because we got receipts of them, or I can get receipts if I need to, but just gotta look through it and see how much that applied to the electrical grant, and see how close we can get to that 500 so we can get it closed out. That's all. And I don't think we're that far from it, you know. So plus the lights too, you know, it's $100 there. So I think we can get pretty close. We're just gonna have to go through the receipts with a fine-tooth comb and make sure we catch everything that's been purchased for it, so we can close it out. 501c3. We didn't have a meeting this past week, so we really didn't get a chance to discuss that. That's actually where we're going to discuss and progress more. So until we have our next meeting, there really hasn't been any movement on that. Bricks and pavers at the event center. We've been promoting that. We have had like 3, I think it was. 2 or 3 that came in.
Yeah, we had a couple more come in.
Yeah, I know one was from, was it Peas, or what's the name of that catering?
Sweet peas?
Sweet Peas Catering.
Sweet peas, yeah.
And then, there was a couple more, and I don't recall where they were from. But, and I'm pretty sure I gave you copies of all those.
Yeah, did a check come in from BHE?
No,
I was gonna do 500 and then,
per brick.
yeah.
I don't recall seeing anything from BHE, do you?
Not for that amount that I could think of.
I mean, for bricks, but I don't remember seeing anything.
Well, our brick income for last month was $625,
Right, but
but I don't remember
I
a
don't
check coming in
remember
from
BHE being included in that.
Yeah, I think EDF was supposed to submit, application for a brick paver too.
Who's EDF?
Wind and solar company.
Oh, a solar company. So we got EDF. Do you know how much they were going to?
Well, I think it was 500, but
Okay. And then BHE was 500. All right, I'll look into both of those for EDF, because I've been checking the mail every day, so. All right, chamber staffing, just haven't had any. It's something that we need to address. It's a serious issue, but we just haven't had the staffing to keep the chamber open. Been looking, still looking. Anybody has any ideas or volunteers, ideas?
Have you approached the high school about doing some, training for some of the high schools?
We can do that, but in order to do that, we have to have an adult there on the premises, which has to be cleared, which with a live scan, which I do have, by the way. So I can do it, but that's what would be required to have a program of that type at the chamber. In order for somebody, there has to be a person to facilitate their activities, and you have to have kind of a syllabus, more or less, as to what their duties are, what they're going to accomplish, and which, is something to look at. But I mean, it's there's more involved than just having kids come and show up and help out.
Well, yeah, I know it's if you're trying to attract people to help out, that's a good source to start training folks.
Sure, something we can look at.
Yeah.
Something we can look at. Do you know anybody at the school that would be a good contact for that? For that type of program? We have discussed in the past trying to start.
We just needed to call the school and ask them who would help facilitate it. 'Cause they got several sources up there, and I don't know which one is the best. So.
I'll look into that.
Well, I also know that the Feline Compound would like to have some high schoolers come out too and help them. So,
Yeah, I remember them mentioning that through all the members, so we'll be making calls soon to members. I've already made a couple myself, and that's actually kind of a project of mine. But we're trying to get all that update, get a current email list, so that we can start doing periodic newsletters to everybody for activities going on. And so that's kind of some new things we're working on. One of the things that we are looking at, that I'd like you to find out for me, is looking at online pay through the website. And need to get with the bank, see if there's any legal issues we would be dealing with or doing that.
Okay.
Setting up a PayPal account with one of our bank accounts. And that way we can accept. If we do that, we would probably have to add in a transaction fee to cover the PayPal costs, which a lot of places do that anyway. When they do online payments, they add in a transaction fee a lot of times. So we're looking at that and trying to get everything updated. I've had a few members already update me with new logos and corrected information they've seen and so forth. The other thing I'd like to mention about the Chamber website is all these agendas and reports, financial reports and everything are on the member area of the website, but in order for a member to see that, you have to go to the member area and sign up for your access. And then once we verify you are a member of the chamber, then we will grant you that access. Then you can go to that member page, and it will have every meetings, including the executive board meetings, special meetings. All the agendas will be there for view. But you do have to go to the website and sign up for access to view those items. Otherwise, you will not be able to view them. So, and that's one, that among other reasons why I'm trying to get the member email list confirmed and update and all the information so that we can send this kind of information out to the members as well, to let them know that, we do have member access you got to sign up for. So.
On your website, would you please include your time of meeting and the date? Like we meet the third Thursday at 5:30
Okay.
at Hummel Hall.
That's-
Just
yeah.
put that as a standard.
I can do that, that's fair. Make a note of that right now. it tomorrow morning. All right, if nobody has any questions there, I'll move on to new business. 2019 Renewbiz grants. I've talked to a couple of people at the county. I've been trying to get a hold of the current person. I'm trying to remember his name. I want to say it's Trevor, but I think that's wrong. They're going to start up the new Renewbiz grants 3/15 after they get approved by the county. I've been trying to get a hold of them. I left messages and tried to call them to find out what the 2018-19 requirements are going to be. And we don't have the applications yet, but once that happens, we'll get out to the businesses and see if anybody wants to submit for the Renewbiz grants for this year. So the period is going to be 3/15 is when the application is supposed to be available, and everybody have until 4:30 to complete and submit their applications. So this is actually a good deal, where you can make upgrades to your business. Generally, it's within the Diamond Street area. I don't know if that's still the same requirement for this year. They're talking about doing some changes. I've talked to a couple of people at the county, and I don't know what those changes are. I've not been able to get a hold of anybody to find out. They're supposed to get with me on a meeting, but I haven't been able to get in contact with them to find out when we're going to have the meetings. It's possible they might be waiting until after they get the approval from the county before they set up any meetings. I don't know. But so I have had a couple of preliminary conversations, but nothing specific in terms of the current requirements or anything of that nature. All I have is the dates when the applications will start and when they have to be submitted by. It's about all the information I have currently. So,
Actually, the boundaries is from Orange Street to Rosamond Boulevard, Sierra Highway to 20th. So it's just not Diamond Street. It's that whole.
well, I knew it was within 20th. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant the Diamond Street area is really what I was referring to.
See you tomorrow.
There, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if they've changed. I'm going to say they probably haven't, but I don't know. They were talking to me like they were going to make some changes to the requirements. I don't know. Until I get a chance to talk to them, I don't know what those changes are or would be if they are, and see where they are. But as soon as I can find out, get that information out. Mixers, luncheons, really haven't had a chance to discuss it, but I just wanted to put it on the agenda because I think we need to have another mixer luncheon. Consider that before long. I know there's been a lot of activity with Palmdale, Mojave, and Lancaster for their mixers and luncheons. It'd be nice if we could get one going within the next couple of months. It'd be nice, I think.
Well, I'd like to talk about that a little bit. It's like, I'd like to talk about that a little bit. On the 9th of May, we're going to have a big 60th celebration for the current historical society at the library. We'd like to make sure you guys are all in attendance. Come on out and enjoy the celebration. May 9th, Thursday. And in addition to that, for the June Current Historical Society's meeting, we're going to go to the saloon out at Little Springs, and we want to have a mixture with both the Chamber of Commerce and the Rotary Club out there. You guys haven't been out there, it's sort of a real treat, so we'd like to have that for you guys to all show up for that. That's the reason we're having it out there, and to have that kind of a mixer. And for each of you to just tell us, your organization, tell us what you're doing for the community or what's happening in your areas. So, and then just mix with each other. So how does it sound?
So
You guys all in agreement? That's what we should do?
May 9th is what now?
May 9th is the Kern Antelope Historical Society's 60th celebration at the library.
60th celebration.
60th anniversary. And then our June meeting is where I wanna have the mixer, we wanna have the mixers with the Rotary Club and the Chamber of Commerce. All your,
That's what we did, Sherry's demotion party.
whatever, just
Did you
one.
find it?
Is there a
Yeah.
date?
I'll give it to you, but it's, I think we meet on the third Thursday.
You want to send me an email on that, so
Yeah, I'll send it to
we
you.
can present the information?
Well, the third Thursday is this meeting.
Yeah. I'll send you an email the date for
Alright.
the mixer out at the saloon.
And I guess while we're on the topic, something I couldn't get on the agenda because I just saw it on my way in when I picked up the mail today, came from the Rotary, is the annual Sheriff's Appreciation Dinner held by the Rotary. When is that?
Yeah, it's held by the Rotary.
And that's next month, the
Yeah.
23rd?
I believe it is the 23rd.
I think it's March 23rd. Now, in the past, Terry, did the chamber purchase tickets or did the chamber member or board purchase the table for that?
I think the board purchased the table.
As chamber or as individuals?
I think the chamber at that time did. But then maybe we were a little flusher with money then.
I just don't know if we can afford that this year, to be honest with you. And if we can't.
You can buy a table personally.
Well, we can go in and buy a table, I think. I mean, I have no problem
I'm
putting in
buying
some
a
money.
table. Why can't you buy a
It
table?
seems to me that.
You can buy one.
I've gone
Nah.
for the last couple
No,
of years. It seems
no.
to me that I paid for mine.
I could come sit at yours.
So I don't know what.
I'll even wear a dress.
It seems like we paid for it.
Yeah, yeah, you know. I can
Well-
wear it.
Well, what did we normally pay? What did we
I'm not
normally
sure
buy,
what
a
they
table
charge.
or?
What event is this?
Sheriff's Appreciation Dinner,
Oh.
the Rotary puts on.
Yeah, we've got a table.
What date was
It,
it?
actually, it's a barbecue now, it's Saturday.
A barbecue? When did you
What's the
choose
date?
that?
Years ago?
March,
Really?
I believe it's March 23rd.
Keep up.
March 23rd, Saturday,
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Sheriff Appreciation.
Yeah. So, how much is a table?
For you, Jack?
$1.95.
I think it's 300, but I don't.
300?
You know what, as I recall, we
Where they
did
hold
get
it
a
at?
table there and it had a chamber on
It'll
it,
be
but
held at the
I've
Rosamond
gone with
Elementary
Terry a
School.
couple
yes.
times and I don't remember.
In their new
anything else
gym.
Really, other than the fact that I'm pretty sure that we just paid our own.
Went on a
way.
Tropico?
Is that
I
right, Terry?
didn't pay our,
Yes.
no,
The new one is
he had tickets
Well, the
for
one
us, I
over here.
remember that.
Yeah,
I
right
think it
off
was
Road
done through the
Boulevard.
chamber, and
I
I think
keep
we
thinking of
voted
the
on
new
it
gym,
too,
the
as I
one I watched
recall.
being built out there.
Well, that's
So-
pretty new, but
Um,
we're having this one.
I think of this one as the
What-
new
what you
school.
guys
I think
feeling?
of that
I
one as
think
the
we cut
new
it from the
gym.
budget this year. 'cause
I
we were so
misspoke.
tight.
Okay,
Did
the
we
new
cut it from
school.
the budget?
New auditorium.
Do we want
New
to?
auditorium.
The new auditorium at the
think it's
new
important.
school.
Because Tropico's
I think we should
there,
go,
so it's
absolutely.
like that's
It's
my
been a while.
brain.
Do we
my
want-
Even
brain
if it's
goes
as
to.
individual, because
The gym at the.
Yeah, yeah, you could do it.
Or we
individually.
could just put together.
It's the only one I
about a
remember is just
right,
being.
well, you would
one
want to
building.
make sure that we fill
What
it out
time
if
is
we're
that?
going to
Is
be
that at
there and
night?
bring guests or something.
Mhm.
Is that dinner at night?
No, it's a.
Well, last year we had it over here
What
at
time?
At
the church. Before it used to be over
I
at.
didn't bring the information. I
Okay.
think it's not
What's his
too.
name?
Was that the limo place?
The
Maybe it is
little
closer
guy.
to
It used to be there last year, it was.
We moved it
over
to
at
the
Wayside.
afternoon, Saturday afternoon. They said the sheriff.
Yeah, it was at the school
It
before.
was
too.
at
Like it.
school.
At West Park.
Yeah,
Yeah, West
They could
Park
bring their
School.
families.
so, oh yeah, it was last year.
Have in the morning and offer donuts.
But then we
Well,
went
then-
from 16 sheriffs
Do
to
we
7
wanna
sheriffs.
Oh.
buy a table and split it up amongst us?
There's
I'm
only
okay
7
with
sheriffs
that.
in Rosamond. At their.
Are you?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You wanna,
Buy a table and split it up amongst us?
I think it's important that we go.
Well, I said I'm buying a table, so.
Then I'll buy the chair.
Well, you can
Really?
just- You can just read
You're
it.
generous
How
guy.
many,
I'll
how
get the
many's at a
I'll get
table?
the chairs.
8.
8. Okay. We'll figure it out.
We'll
One way or
figure it
the
out.
other,
We'll
we'll
figure
get
it
a table.
Yeah.
I can chip in
We'll be there
I can chip in
regardless.
another $30.
Well, I'll pitch in some money too. I don't care. I'll throw in $100.
Oh,
I'll bring the chairs.
you
That's
gonna
because he
match
hasn't
that?
paid for the dentist yet.
That's true.
See, then you can go for free.
There you go, and I still don't have to wear a dress.
All right.
Nah, not required.
Kid goes, come on.
All right, let's move
Too
on.
cold.
Not required. March could be cold.
So, let's see, landscape for event center.
But Jack, before we move on,
Yeah.
I'd like to get a little bit of feedback from our members that are here on if they'd like a mixer or a luncheon, if there's some preferred time or topic or what they'd like. That way we could start narrowing it down and maybe try and set something here shortly.
My personal feeling, I don't know about everybody else, my personal feeling is mixers is a much more valuable networking tool than luncheons are.
Yeah, luncheon, you're not gonna get as many people coming in because they're busy working.
Yeah.
And when are you gonna hold that mixer?
We don't know yet.
No,
We're just
upper-
general discussion at this point.
Well, I just think the June thing at the Willow Springs would be a good time to mix with everybody.
Well, you know, that's,
And we are doing that, so.
if you want it to be a joint thing, that'd be
Yeah.
definitely something to consider, something we can all
The
promote.
Rotary, and the chamber.
Okay, let's look into that. You want to send us a date
I'm gonna send you
proposal?
the date, yeah, I think it's the second Thursday, which would be.
And then, okay, and then our next meeting, we'll see what we can put together on it. And then we can start promoting and all that. Is that good?
Sure.
We meet at 5, and it's just light snacks, and it's truly just to mix with everybody.
Right,
So-
sure. All right, landscape for the event center. We've been talking about chamber getting together, putting some plants. I know Jed and Jean had some plants, so I just wanted to kind of discuss it so we could actually get together as a group and planting. I don't know exactly when we need to do that. Probably sometime spring would be a good time because.
Sure.
Well, I think we need to do grading before we do planting.
Well, I know we gotta get it closer to being finished before we do planning, but we still need to figure out what we're gonna plant when we're ready to do so.
Oh, okay, a plan, a landscape.
A landscape
landscape
plan.
plan.
There we
Okay.
go, that's it.
Alright.
We
Now
have
I'm
a-
on your
we
right-
have a
I'm on
master-
the
We
right
have a
page.
master landscaper here in Rosamond.
Who?
That used to work for the county, he's retired now. I cannot think of his name, but he has showed up to,
Is he the one that was teaching out at the college?
no, that's, I know who you're thinking about. You could ask him too, though. There's also one here, and I know I've seen him at the meeting at Farmac a couple times.
Right.
I just can't think of his name. We gotta ask him for,
Landscaper.
He's retired.
Who that would be?
Travis,
Who?
Travis.
worked for the county?
Yeah. What's his last name?
Scott.
Travis Scott, that's it.
So I think we gotta do,
He's retired, so you gotta just get him, ask him, see if he can give you some ideas.
well, we wanna do something that's kinda
Low maintenance.
low maintenance, yes.
Exactly.
Yes,
No
very
water.
low maintenance. And, just appease the, requirement for the, permit, basically, is what that's for. So we've gotta have, I believe it's 5 or 7% landscaping.
I think you said it was 5.
Yeah, 5% landscaping throughout the event center, so, just wanted to mention that, just so that, we, you know, get your head together, get some ideas, and we can kind of solidify that down the road as
Should
to.
look around and see where we wanna put stuff.
Well, exactly, what kind of plants we want to plant,
Weisenberger.
who can help
Yes.
us plant, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, we got, new members.
So before you go on to that, I
Yes.
noticed that number 5 and 6 are missing. Is that just because stuff was taken out and the numbers just weren't moved down? Or are we forgetting something, or?
Oh, I see, yeah,
Yeah, that was just a.
typo.
Okay, I just didn't want something to get left
Yeah,
off if,
That was a stupid typo on my part.
Oh,
There's
it's the
It's
typist.
a senior moment there, you know? Yes.
I resemble those. And
So 5 and 6 is missing, yes, there is no 5 and 6.
And as a point of reference on Schaffner, he is double F.
Is it double F?
It's a double F.
Okay, I gotta change that.
And I
on my-
verified it because I went to the RMAC. I was
Okay.
like, uh-oh, you'll get a ration for that.
Yeah, I'll fix that. It was on my system, it's 1F, but I did look at least.
If you're setting up for RMAC, you're more than welcome to, and you're typically gonna be in that corner.
Thank you so much.
All right, so anyhow, we got Gregory Washington from RMAC and Dennis Schaffner from RMAC with 2 Fs that will be
Thank you.
corrected. And motion to accept our new members.
I'll motion.
Second.
All right. Howard,
Are they members at large, or are they just members of the RMAC?
no, they're individual
Individual.
members.
Thank you.
Yeah.
RMAC is not joining as a group, it has to join individually.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Just like the chambers, and we do. We don't do any.
So actual people think.
So my membership with the Historical Society is not the chamber, it's an individual myself. Just so you know that. I'm not
It's
sure.
what?
The membership with the,
Current Antelope Historical Society.
yes, that I joined is individual, me,
Yes.
not the chamber.
But he is the only one old enough to be a member.
Well, the current Historical Society has joined the chamber,
The
and I'm the
love in this room
representative,
is-
so I was just curious.
The love in
You're
this
the one
room.
that says senior.
You're ancient. That's why I asked the question. So we
And I remember
wanted-
being out at her property at 108-degree temperature.
Hotter than hell is what you call it.
Yeah, it was 100 in hell, that's right. And I didn't complain, I drank a lot of water though. Okay, all those in favor for the new members, say aye.
Aye.
Got it?
She said
Said
I.
I?
Okay, I couldn't hear you, he was louder than me. So that's 4-0. Okay, God, I meant to switch this, I got to remember to switch this. Okay, I'll take any member comments, limited to 3 minutes. Anybody, any member comments?
Yeah, I got one. It's regarding the tax return for the chamber.
Yes.
That was due in November. Did you guys take care of that?
No, actually we didn't. And,
Well, maybe somebody should work on it this
yeah, because we didn't know it was due in November, and I asked you, when I took over, if it already done, you said yes, so that must have been last November, and I wasn't aware it was due on November, I was assuming it was at the, April 15th fiscal, I guess not.
No, I think it's 3 months after closeout date, which is June.
Okay, so we're behind on that.
You have a different fiscal year.
So
Well, they
November,
usually send a postcard stating that.
they didn't.
Yeah, but with all the new tax laws changed in the last couple of years, they're not doing anything the same as they used to do.
Well,
So what is our fiscal
It's-
year
it's a
in, November
postcard.
30?
No, June 30th is the end of our fiscal year.
yeah, they usually send you a postcard because you can do that tax return by postcard.
June 30th. TurboTax. 30th.
No, it's not that.
No.
You gonna sign it?
What?
You gonna sign it, Gene?
Sure.
Okay.
You said TurboTax.
All right, June 30th fiscal year. So we got to get together on that, and figure out what we're gonna do on that there.
Okay. Get a big refund.
Yeah. Okay.
You're so.
Any other comments?
Not always. It's been a rough week.
Okay.
I've had 10 tries all week. I'm tired. It's not even Friday.
Okay, if there's no other member comments, move on to director comments. Albert, you got anything?
I just want to thank Gregory Washington and Dennis Schaffner for joining the chamber. I appreciate it very much. And still, I just have a standing open offer. If any of the members have questions about our finances, please contact me. Be more than happy to show you what's going on with the books if you have any questions.
Jed? I'm good. You're good?
Yep,
Is that your comment?
that's my comment.
Put that in the official record. Jed's good. He
Jed's
says I'm
good.
good. Gene? No comment? Donna?
Well, I do have a question. Was there any damage to the roof from the rain?
No.
Okay, that
We're
was
looking
one.
good.
And then two, has the invoicing started going out to the membership?
No, that's actually one of the things I'm working on. I'm actually working on getting all the member info updated. I've been taking a few members a day, trying to get all the information updated and the new system that I'm building, which I used to do professionally, so I
Is this-
actually know what I'm doing there.
Is this for dues for?
Well,
the
dues,
membership?
just member information, email list, you know, there's a variety of things we can do. But, once we get all that completed, then we can take care of all that. But what the new system is gonna do is, with all their dates, it's gonna automatically flag and automatically spit out an invoice every month for whoever's dues are due. And then we just
So if people have not received an invoice, how many we are in the rears?
don't know right now. That's why I'm going through everything. I mean, we're literally going through record by record and getting it all digitized and updated into the new database so that I can actually see where we're at and the big picture updated. Then we'll be sending invoices out.
I'd like to make a comment on that. We had all those files in there of
Uh-huh.
every member,
Yeah.
and there was a number on the
Yeah.
top of that file that said when they're supposed to be billed.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science, really setting out that. And if you're thinking about since, what, July till now, you haven't billed those people? That's 6 months. Do they?
No, we've
people
done a lot of people.
pay a
It's
whole
just there's a
year?
lot of information we had to sift through that, you know, I mean.
They were all in
stuff
that
we're-
one file cabinet.
Look, everything made sense to you, but it wasn't explained to us to make sense to us.
I explained it to you. The number, that's why we put the number on there.
How many members?
Other questions, comments?
Nope, that pretty much answers them.
Okay, you know, I don't have any comments. I'm done for. Motion to adjourn meeting?
Motion.
Jed?
I'll second.
Gene? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
4-0.